Comenius, the Vestibulum. I'm busy reading from the Portal to the Gate of Tongues. It's a 17th century text. It's not that clear in the scan I have. So here we go. Chapter 4. De rebus in schola. Scholasticus frequentat scholam. A scholar hangs out in the school. Quo in artibus erudiatur, that he may be instructed in the arts. Initium est a litteris, the beginning is from letters. E syllabis voces componuntur, words are made up of syllables. E dictionibus sermo, a speech is made up of words. Ex libro legimus tacite, we read quietly from a book. Aut recitamus clare, or recite it aloud. Involvimus eum membrana, we wrap it up in a parchment, in a cover in other words. Et ponimus in pulpito, and lay it on a desk. Atramentum est in atramentario, the ink is in the inkwell. Inquo tingimus calamum, in which we dip the pen. Scribimus in carta, we write with it on paper. In utraque pagina, on either side of the page. Si perperam delemus, if we mess up, we blot it out. Et signamus de novo recte, and mark it new in the line, well in margine, or in the margin. Doctor docet, a learned man teaches. Discipulus discit, non omnia simil, sed per partes. The student learns everything not all at once, but in bits. Praeceptor praecipit facienda. The master, the teacher, commands what is to be done. Rector regit academiam. The governor governs the academy. Pedagogus advertit et urget. The schoolmaster, he pays attention, he watches. Et urget, and he urges on, he gives encouragement. Custos monet et consignat. The observer warns and writes down. So in the schools, they had a teacher, and every classroom also had an observer who would write down the names of boys who were misbehaving in the book, and then those boys would then be punished. So the teacher could get on with teaching, and the discipline was done by somebody else while the teacher was teaching. Two different people doing two different jobs. Magister instituit universos. The teacher instructs all. Singuli attendunt. They all pay attention, one at a time. Ille emendat mendas. He corrects mistakes. Ostigens proficit. The one who is diligent profits. Negligens vapular. The negligent is beaten. Etenim ferula est praesto, because the rod is close at hand. Non verberant baculo, they don't beat with a staff. Sed caedunt virgis, but they chastise with rods, usually made of birch rods. Absque venia, ne exeas, without permission, do not go out. Post moram reteas, after your delay, after your wait outside or wherever you went, reteas, return. Quod agere debes age, that which you need to do, do. Linea fit regula, a line is made by a ruler. Circulus, circino, a circle by a set of compasses. Grammaticus loquitur, a grammarian speaks. Dialectus, disputat, a logician argues or disputes. Vera a falsis discernit, he discerns, he tells apart truths from falsehoods. Vera a falsis discernit. Rhetor, ornate loquitur, a rhetorician speaks elegantly. And musicas cantat, a musician sings. Poeta carmina fingit, a poet constructs verses. Pictor effigiem pingit, a painter paints an image, a likeness. Historicus res gestas narrat, an historian tells of things done. Philosophus naturam scrutatur, a philosopher searches nature. Medicus eam imitatur, a doctor imitates it. Ethicus tradit mores, a moralist shows manners. Qui studiosum decorant, which become or decorate a virtuous man. Verum deis Paulo infra, but of them a little lower. So in other words, he's going to talk of them in the next chapter, which will be chapter 5. Infra meaning further down, and you often find that in footnotes. Infra meaning something that's seen lower down on the page. Usually vide infra, see below. And that's the end of this lesson of Comenius. Remember that Comenius is cumulative, so he expects you to start to learn the vocabulary. The next book we're going to look at after the Vestibulum is the Orbis Sensualium Pictus, and this contains a much wider range of vocabulary, and this is the foundation for most of Comenius's encyclopedic work. Vale, bye.